Order. There'll be a $10,000 security bond, a $1,000 bill bond.
Oh, well, I'm not gonna worry. I know somebody be here quick, fast, in a hurry. I'll just call R&R.
Don't worry. R&R will be there quick, fast, and in a hurry. We ain't mad at you.
If you get arrested in this country, you have a choice: pay your bail or face incarceration. Those who can pay their bail spend no time in jail and are likely to get their case resolved. Those who can't are pretty much out of luck. This endless cycle of prisons and poverty has allowed thousands of innocent people to sit in jail because they can't afford to post bail, putting them at risk of losing their jobs, custody of their children, and even their lives. In 2013, New York City jails contained more than 50% of inmates that were held due to the inability to pay bail of $2,500 or less, most of which were misdemeanor cases involving those who are either Black or Hispanic. For poor defendants who struggle to pay their rent each month and who live on the streets, a bail of $500 can be as impossible to make as one of $100,000. For example, millionaire rapper Young Jeezy was arrested on an illegal gun charge, but it didn't keep him in jail with a $1 million bail. But for 16-year-old Khalif Browder, who was arrested for petty theft with a $3,000 bail, not being able to post bail allowed him to spend 3 years in jail due to trial postponement, which eventually led to his suicide. This, among other deaths and issues, could have been prevented if New York officials would have realized that cash bail is not necessary for defendants of low risk. As of today, the way the bail system works is if someone is charged with a crime, the court will ask for money to be returned later when the trial occurs, but if they do not have the money, they are to await their trial in jail.
Your choice is to try to make bail, and if you can't, you'll remain in custody. And the alternative is you can plead guilty today, and you can go home.
Going home on a guilty plea grants freedom, but steals away many job opportunities for innocent people who walk away with a criminal record.
That tell you, look, I don't care if you did or you didn't, this is the only way you're gonna go home. And knowing that you didn't do it, but you'll say anything at that moment just to go home, you'll stand there and you'll say, yes, I did it, with tears rolling down your face. And when the judge said, did anyone tell you to plead guilty? You go, no, I'm pleading guilty because I am guilty.
No one deserves to sit in jail or plead guilty if they are innocent, and no one deserves to be punished before they're even found guilty. Poverty is not a crime, and the inability to pay should never lead to incarceration. Luckily, there are some actions that we can do to help solve this issue within our own struggling communities. One would be to help raise money and donate to help low-income individuals pay off their bail, which is what the Brooklyn Community Bail Fund does. Advocate this issue to help get others to invest in this nonprofit organization, or to create more that could include every borough in New York. Another action we can take is a pretty obvious one. Vote, vote, and vote some more. Bringing people in favor of prison reform into power will put great policies into place, like the day fine, which assesses fines for defendants based on the severity of the offense and the defendant's income level. Or get rid of bail completely for misdemeanors and offer pretrial services instead, which is what the city of New York has recently been pushing towards. Pretrial services is what allows low-risk defendants to be monitored while they wait for their trial. It helps avoid the hefty interest rates that come with bail bonds and the scary bounty hunters that come chasing after poor individuals for not being able to pay. Oh, but wait, did I also mention that eliminating this bail fail could save a buttload of taxpayer money? New York spends an average of $42 million per year to jail misdemeanor defendants on $1,000 bail or less. Changing the way the bail system works reduces the number of people incarcerated, makes the criminal justice system fairer and less abusive to the poor, lowers recidivism, and saves government money. We need to bring all fairness back into the New York City criminal justice system, and we can do just that by spreading the word on this injustice.
Never fails the fact that bad boys need bail. Bad boys bail bonds is who I call. Then the courtesy and services top them all.